Hello viewers, you are welcome to our channel, The Up for Leveling Up Your Life. This is part 2 of a series of 3 videos on my call on you to upgrade yourself or else. Did you say or else what? That's the natural question I expect from you. But I encourage you that after listening to what I will be telling you here in this video, please check out for parts 1 and 3 and listen to them for the full information. Now, let's talk about the dangers of making excuses to upgrade everything about you. Let's go without further delays. Excuses often lead to missed opportunities and regrets. Usually it creates a circle of failures and self-deception, including procrastination. It often leads to lack of growth, progress, and fulfillment. True success comes from taking responsibility for whatever is needful by facing challenges head-on, making deliberate choices, and taking decisive steps. Instead of hiding behind excuses, we can never resolve any issue. Dear listener, I want you to stand apart from the crowd of excuse makers who would always find one excuse or the other for not doing almost anything, no matter how crucial and important. I have encouraged some people on the need to upgrade everything about themselves in order to survive in this ever-changing world. But surprisingly, many have come with excuses. Like, number 1, I'm too old to learn new things. My friend, age is not a barrier. Many people in their 50s and 60s are learning new skills and thriving. Those who cannot change with age removes them from the scene. Number 2, I don't have time. If you don't make time to upgrade, you will eventually be forced to make time for unemployment, for business failures, for regrets. Take it from me. Number 3, it is too expensive. The cost of upgrading is far smaller than the cost of staying outdated. Hunger, lack, and pain that goes with being financially incapable to take care of yourself are not palatable experiences at all. There are many free online resources that can help you to upgrade yourself. You must take advantage of them to improve or raise the chance of becoming obsolete. Number 4, I've been doing fine without it. That may be true, but today the world is rapidly changing. What works today may not work tomorrow. Don't lose sight of that. Number 5, technology is too complicated. I'm too old, my brain cannot carry it. Can I cope with it? I say yes, you can. The more you interact with technology, the easier it becomes. The key is to start from somewhere. As you go further in it, you will realize that it's not as complicated as you think. Don't allow fear to cripple you. At this junction, let me share with you a few examples of those who failed to move with trends and what happened to them. Number 1, Kodak. Kodak was once a global leader in photography. It failed to embrace digital photography and lost its dominance. In 1997, Kodak had about 160,000 employees, and about 85% of the world's photography was done with Kodak cameras. With the rise of mobile camera, Kodak was kicked out of the market. It became completely bankrupt, and all its employees were fired. Why? Because he failed to embrace digital camera. Number 2, Nokia. Nokia was once the market leader in mobile phone industry, as we all know, but it refused to adapt to the smartphone revolution and lost its market share to Apple and Samsung. What about BlackBerry? That's number 3. It too suffered the same fate because it ignored touchscreen trends, thereby loses its relevance in the mobile phone industry. Number 4, Blockbuster. It too failed to embrace online streaming. and Netflix took over the industry. Next, let's look at taxi industry, which is number 5. Our traditional taxi business of waiting for the passengers to come to the park to hire them, or of moving along the different streets for passengers to weigh them down for their services, refused to innovate. Thus, apps like Uber and Bolt took over, and now they have dominated the industry. Do you know Uber is just a software name and they have no cars of their own, and yet today it is the world's largest taxi fare company? That's the power of innovation and moving with the trend. Number 6, HMT. HMT stands for Hindustan Machine Tools. Established in 1953, HCM used to be Indian government's own largest manufacturer of watches and clocks, called HTM timepieces. But because of our outdated technology and lack of innovation, it could not compete with brands like Timex, Casio, and Titan brands, and it suffered heavy losses and was finally shut down in 2016 due to insolvency. Number 7, Bajaj Auto, an Indian manufacturer of motorcycles and scooters, established in 1945, lost its dominance in some markets due to its inability to compete with international brands. This will underline the need for innovation and constant change in operations to stay afloat. Number 8, Dianora TV. This television station gained popularity in South India in the 1980s. But with the influx of international brands offering advanced technology and better designs, it couldn't keep pace, and eventually it faded out of the market. Number 9, Murphy Radios. Murphy Radios is a British brand encased in fine wooden cabinets, which used to be a symbol of prestige. It failed to adapt to new technology, hence its decline in the world market. Number 10, Rajot Bike. This is a motorcycle manufacturer. Despite its popularity and physical ruggedness, ability to move to the most rural rugged environment, it failed to compete with fuel-efficient brands from competitors, hence its decline in the market. Next, Ambassador Car, that's number 11, which used to be the pride of government officials in India, but the entrance of more modern, fuel-efficient, affordable global brands led to the stoppage of its production in 2014, which ended the life of an iconic vehicle in India. Mind you, none of the above companies had bad quality, but they fizzled out of the market due to their failure to keep up with competition, technology changes, changing consumer preferences, and other new trends. At this junction, please press the like and subscribe button for more life-changing messages like this. In conclusion, my dear viewers, in today's fast-moving world, stagnation, failure, regrets of being left behind to struggle for bread, followed by suffocation and death, have been the inevitable end of any individuals, professionals, or businessmen who fail to upgrade and move with the changing trend. History will not change overnight. It always repeats itself. Learn from those failed men and businesses of which history now bear their records. Resolve that your name or your business name will not be on the page of history's list of failures. Take a bold and decisive step today, starting now, not tomorrow. Find means to upgrade yourself and your business in order to move on with the train and not to be left behind to regret and say, had I known. Remember to like and subscribe. Don't forget to listen to part 3 of this video series. It gives you complete revelation of how you can actually upgrade yourself. Take advantage of it. Thank you and bye for now.